Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this Behringer FS112B work with the Acoustic Singer VE8 by Boss. This should also work for the acoustic guitar modeler, the AC10 or whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, so what happens here is when you push one of these, whether you're going up or down in memory, what it does is that it's acting like you're holding the button down and cycling through. So there's the up channel, which it just cycles, and I'm not even touching it, so it's cycling like that without me touching it. The reason behind that is the fact that Boss designs their pedals to work with a different kind of switch than your normal momentary push switch. That's why you have to buy their pedal to work with their pedal. The difference is this switch by Behringer, which costs like $10 as opposed to the Boss one, which is $60, uses a slightly different micro switch under these buttons. The difference in there is that this uses a normally open circuit, and when you push it, it closes the circuit. Boss is opposite. It's normally a closed circuit. When you push it, it breaks that circuit. So in layman terms, I guess it means normally off. When you push it, it's on. Boss is the opposite, where the switch is normally on, and when you push it, it's off. So how that results is when you push the button down and let go of it, it feels like, in this unit, that you're holding the button down, because it's reverse. So we have to switch the little switches that are in this, these micro switches that are in this bag, that are the normally closed switches. It's going to require a little bit of soldering, and I will include a link to where I found these. I could only get them off of the German Amazon, which is where I found a tutorial on this same exact thing in German, which, you know, most of us don't speak that. So we're going to take this apart and do what we got to do. Of course, I got no way to hold my phone up. I apologize, I'm just using my phone to do this. There we go. Use the helping hands. Better for more than just soldering. Or not. Hey, look at that. Come on, helping hands. I apologize. Hey, look at that. Alright, so there's 4 screws in the bottom of this. I already took 2 of them out and then decided, hey, maybe I should make a video on this, because there isn't another one that exists. And, you know what, I'm going to unplug this so I don't electrocute myself in this process or short out my pedal, because that would defeat the entire purpose of this whole modification. Alright, so, damn it, don't lose my screws. Pull the back of this off. And inside, I mean, this is literally how this pedal is run. There's this tiny little mess of stuff in here. Take these screws out, which are glued in place, I think. I think that's how Behringer gets away with everything being so cheap. They just kind of throw stuff together. Alright. So, I should have desoldered these before I pulled this off. So, if you take a look here, these are the micro switches that we will be replacing. And I'm going to get my little solder vacuum out. Here it is. These things are great if you don't have one. They make life a lot easier. As you melt the solder, you can just push that button and it sucks it right up in it. Alright. Not sure where my sponge went. I gotta clean off my soldering iron. I was doing a build for my buddy the other day. I built him a nice Telecaster with some rail hammer pickups in it. Two-thirds of it, or 3/4 of it. Wow, math. numbers. My brain's not working today. Ouch. I had a lot of gigs this weekend. There we go. Alright, so that's what the switch looks like, not in place. So these here are the... Wow, they really package these things up. I'm afraid that little eensy-weensy switches are going to get lost or something. I can understand that. Oh wow, these are all dicked up. Alright. So, make this easier. I'm going to do more vacuuming here. Hey, that works. I'm just going to poke the little... The shit? I bended the tip on my soldering iron? I think I did. Well, that sucks. I like this tip. I didn't want to have to replace it. So we're just going to clear these holes out. It's going to make this substantially easier. It's kind of nice. It has a hook now. I can kind of just hook it in place. Now these switches, I don't think it matters which way you put them in. It's just making a connection from one side to the other. Like I said, the other video I watched on this was in German. And I can't remember the YouTuber's name. But I will try and put a link to his description. He probably explains it better. He gets out a meter and, you know, actually shows the stuff. I'm not doing that. I have a multimeter, but I'm not getting that into it here. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm tired. Probably a little hungover still. Come on. I said I played a gig last night. It was a good time. Boy, I played a gig Friday night. The drinking really gets you sometimes. So, a little feet in this thing. I don't know if it's adjusting. These are going to go back in the slots where the other ones were, allegedly. Alright. Fortunately, these switch come in like a pack of 10, I think. So, if you jack two of them up, or one of them up, just get another one. They're not expensive. I think I paid $9 for the whole mess of them. I think there was 10. Or... Yeah, it looks like there's 10 in there. Oh, there's 9 in there now because I have this one. Again, I am not a professional by any means, so if you've got any constructive criticism, I don't mind hearing it, but I've wired up plenty of guitars and done some pedal mods in my time. Alright, so you can see it's in place of the old one. Little locking thing there. I'm going to bend these in to make this hold a little better, and I'm going to clip them when I'm done soldering it. You dumbass. Oh, I put them on the wrong side. Oops. Okay. So we're going to flip this around. Like I said, I am not a professional. I barely know what I'm doing half the time. I just know enough about electronics to make cheaper things work for more expensive things. And that's okay. Let's pull this little bastard off. There we go. Alright, now we'll put it on the right side. You know, we can't all be perfect. Come on, you bitch. Get in there. Come on. Oh, come on. It went through just fine the other way. There we are. Alright, now we're in. Oh, look, it sits in there so much nicer when it's on the right side of the damn pedal. How about that? It's amazing what you can do how much better things work if you do them the right way. Alright, so we're going to put, this is going to be a fun soldering job. I'm going to just tin the iron and push this in and get this first one because it's kind of pulling away. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't blow on my solder joints. Thank you. I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at for that. It's alright. Like I said, not a professional. I'm sure you can't actually see me soldering, but that's okay. You know how it works. If you're watching this video, I'm already assuming that you know how to solder. Probably better than me. I've got too shaky of hands for this crap. Also, because I drank a ton of coffee this morning. And this one's going to be fun because there's glue on there. That's a gloppy, dirty mess, but whatever, it's on there. You get the idea. Okay. Reflow this one and push it in. Ow, damn it, that's hot. Duh. You're soldering, Joe. Alright. So we'll get old clippies here and just kind of clip the ends off. Because, you know, it might not look perfect, but it can look nicer than it was. Alright. So, right away here, I should be able to show you a difference. Hopefully not shock myself in the process. Well then, did I turn it off? Oh, you dumbass. I plugged it into one of the other switches on the pedal. There we go. Alright, so once this is done doing its load up here, I should be able to push this switch. Get it out of, there we go. I gotta remember how to use this stupid thing. Oh, did that ground break? Well, son of a gun. Broke the ground. Well, no wonder I was having trouble with this thing earlier. So, alright, we'll fix that quick. I'm not sure how the crap I did that, but yeah, that's nice. Still pieces of wire in there from the guitar I wired the other day. Why do they put the smallest ones in the back? We're just going to do this the unsafe way with a utility knife because I don't feel like dicking around with this right now. Hopefully not cut my fingers. They already hurt from playing. There we go. We'll just kind of slice that back a wee bit. It helped my utility knife wasn't a shit. There we go. Hey, I see wires. Alright. Excuse me. So, you're gonna be a bastard, aren't you? Of course. That was my finger. Now we're going to unplug this first. Shouldn't be really doing this while this is plugged in. Let's play a game called Who's Fried His Pedals Before? This guy. We're going to just suck the solder out of that. I'm sure there's a dirty joke in there somewhere. Come on. I'd like to know how that bent the tip of that thing. Get the crap out of here. Where's the damn button? And boop. God, I love this thing. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. And that's why this is a brilliant, brilliant idea. Love my solder vacuum. I'm sure there's better ones. That actually came with my soldering iron. And I was like, what is this thing? Oh, it's genius. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna throw a little solder on y'all. Push this cable through like y'all. Burn my thumb a little bit. Actually, we're just gonna look at that one-handed soldering action there. Oh, it's so bad. That's not too bad. Looks good. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Alright, so now that that's not broken anymore, I forget which one I switched. That's this one. So, hey, it works now. As you can see, now when I push the button, it only goes down. Isn't that fancy? And now when I push this other button, which is still the old one, it goes up all by itself. So again, the difference is the switch. The switch on the right is the proper, normally closed circuit. This is the normally open circuit. And open means it's not making a connection, closed means it's making a connection. So I'm going to end this video here. And, you know, like and subscribe, all that happy horse shit. But now you understand why Boss pedals only work with Boss pedals, is because these little, like, a couple cent microchips. That's literally what these pedals are, is a casing, not microchips, but micro switches. So you can get this Behringer pedal for like $10 and make your own that works better, or as good as a Boss, excuse me, pedal. All right.